myself Professor Nilesh Kade from Gokte College of Commerce, and for your online classes purpose I will be taking company law and administration subject. This is compulsory subject according to your syllabus, which is given by Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi, right? And the paper name is 1.5 company law and administration. The syllabus for this subject is divided into 5 units or 5 modules. Okay, unit number 1 will be your joint stock companies at the introductory level that you have learned already in your POCs, but here, right, you are going to learn in little more deeper manner, right? Unit number 2 is for capital of a company. Unit number 3 key personnel and administration. Unit number 4 corporate meetings. Unit number 5 structure and administration of global companies. So unit number 1 starts with meaning and definition and features of joint stock companies. Kinds of companies only we are going to learn about concepts. We are not going much deeper in your types of companies. And then public versus private companies, the difference. And then formation of companies. You have learned this in your POCs, but still you are going to learn here in more deep, right? So there are 4 stages of formation: promotion stage, incorporation stage, and then the third stage is your capital subscription, and number 4 is business commencement stage. We are going to learn all these stages in detail, right? So promotion stage, there we are going to learn meaning of promoter, position of promoter, and functions of promoter. Then in the incorporation stage, we are going to learn about steps in incorporation of company, what are those documents which are required for registration of companies, and then meaning and contents of memorandum of association and article of association, and then the distinction between memorandum and articles. And then so in the subscription stage, we are going to learn about meaning, contents, and types of prospectus, like statement in lieu of prospectus. And then commencement stage, where e-filing and certificate for commencement of business will be learned, right? This is all about your unit number 1. This is unit number 2, capital of a company. There you are going to learn about shares and debentures. Shares, where you are going to learn meaning and kinds of shares, where and there the difference between equity and preference shares. And then in debentures, we are going to learn meaning, features, and types. SEBI guidelines is extra, that is the thing that we are going to learn in the BCom. SEBI guidelines for issue of shares and debentures, and then types of shares, where we are going to learn only about the concepts and the book building process. What do you mean by that? And then unit number 3, key personnel and administration. There are key persons in the company. Key persons means very important persons upon whom the company rests or relies for administration, right? So who are those key managerial personnel? Then managing director, full-time directors, company secretary, chief financial officer, CFO, CEO, you might have heard about this, and then resident director, independent director. And then we are going to learn about appointment of auditor and their powers, responsibilities, and duties assigned to the auditor. Next, we are going to learn about managing director, appointment, powers, duties, and responsibilities. And then audit committee and CSR committees. There are again committees in the companies. And then last thing in unit number 3 that you are going to learn is about company secretary, meaning qualification, appointment, duties, and liabilities, who is very important person in any company for the administration. This is only the syllabus discussion, but let me tell you one very important point, that friends, a company may or may not have auditor. I repeat, a company, I do not specify the type of company, but a company may or may not have the auditor, but the company must have company secretary. We are going ahead again, corporate meetings. There we are going to learn about meaning and definition, requisites of a valid meeting, what are the required things in a meeting that we are going to learn. And then types of meetings in a company. There is a statutory meeting, and there are annual general meetings, extraordinary general meetings, and board meetings. And then resolutions. Meaning and types only we are going to learn in this unit. And then secretary's duties in relation with these meetings. What a secretary, what a company secretary has to do with in relation with these meetings, company meetings. before the meeting what preparations he has to do, during the meeting what a company secretary has to do, and after the meeting what are the duties of company secretary. That is what we are going to learn. And this is unit number 5, structure and administration of global companies. There we are going to learn meaning, types, features, legal formalities, administration, and then ethical practices in company administration. Do you really think ethics is followed in the business? If it is followed, to what extent? Is there only 100% ethics which is followed in every business? Everything that we are going to learn here in unit number 5, right? There are many other subjects in BCom where we are focusing on ethics, like you have marketing management subject, like you have entrepreneurship subject, like many other subjects where you are going to learn about ethics and ethical practices to be followed in any businesses. Now here we will be focusing more only on the company administration part and the ethical practices, right? So that facet of ethical practices we are going to see, and this is all about your syllabus discussion. Okay, this is what is the syllabus for your BCom first semester, right, for this subject, company law and administration. In my next video we will start with the syllabus, right? Unit number 1 we will start. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fit. Thank you.